You make sure you guys get a good warm-up out there. AI, you ready?
For game? Yeah, of course. About to go get warmed up.
No, I mean, are you ready?
Yeah, coach, I'm ready. Wait, for what?
You starting tonight.
I'm starting tonight?
Mm-hmm. You starting tonight.
Wow. Yo, that's hard to believe, man.
Well, you've earned it, AI. Look, you've proven yourself beyond a shadow of doubt that you belong in this league. It's time to take it to the next level.
Man, coach, I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been waiting for this a long time. Thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, I know you won't. Get out there and shoot around. Proud of you, AI.
Tickets are still available for the next play on television, so purchase them today.
Portland fans already at a fever pitch in the sold-out arena. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Celtics are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. So important to get off on the right foot. New year, new season. These guys have done it.
For the Celtics, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, we know what they're capable of. These fellas aren't waiting around. They're putting the hammer down. I mean, not holding anything back.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Irving is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chris, looking at the two teams tonight, neither is really shy when it comes to hoisting it from long range. They love to take the threes.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. Many teams right now, they set the pace and tempo from the perimeter nowadays. I mean, you must space the floor to be effective offensively. It gives you better cutting lanes. It gives you better movement as a player that's trying to get your one-on-one move going on. It gives you better lanes to see other players, and so you definitely see more guys hoisting it, but it's not just carelessly or haphazardly. It all has kind of a method to this organized confusion, but for a fan like me, I love seeing them let the three fly.
Good insight. Now here's McCollum. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Williams a screen. Tatum against Aminu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He's terrific in isolation. I mean, Tatum's learning how to use screens to create room for a shot.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. AI, left side. And AI throws it down.
And you figured it was just a matter of time, but Coach finally made the call to move AI into that starting lineup. You get the feeling that this was just an inevitable step in his development.
Greg, you've said yourself that he looks ready to lead, and the team feels the same way as they not only view him as a starter, also as a long-term piece of their franchise. Now, here's AI, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And that one's good, Lillard.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 8. Now, here is Irving. He had 40 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total to show for it.
And now Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The 3 from Tatum. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 now.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried. Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
Lillard outside. Screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. AI kicks to Aminu. And here's McCollum for 3. That one doesn't go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, Greg, but what I do know is that we're looking at a possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Nice way to start the evening. His number's getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Away from home, you got to execute it, and they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in the hostile environment.
Now, here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass.
Here's Williams. 7-point differential. Boston, no good that time either.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
AI passes to Aminu. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. Third spot, the Celtics.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now, here's Lillard. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Lillard with the bucket.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the best point guards in the league, getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Chris, you played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually is my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
AI kicks to McCollum. Nurkic, a screen on Tatum. Here's AI. And early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen. And then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Cullen passes to AI. Aminu with a screen for AI. And there's the pass to Aminu. Lillard outside. Misses the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Tatum. And stolen by AI. McCollum dishes to AI. It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 8. 3-pointer. Trains the 3-pointer. McCollum's got 11.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Just watching the progression of CJ McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with a little fanfare, but now He's one of the league's top shooting guards.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. Now here's Hayward. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Morris, no good. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he could take any defender one-on-one, and with a little bit of space, he could take over the game. He's a great shooter and fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard in the league.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Marcus Morris. Shoots over Brown, and too long on the shot.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
Rozier kicks to Baines. Back to Rozier. Hayward outside. And stolen by AI. And AI throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Baines. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's AI. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here is Rozier. He had 10 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
That really helps them space the floor. I mean, when Hayward's mid-game range is working, the defense can get scattered.
Curry kicks to Stauskas. They set the pick. Trailblazers moving the ball around. AI, no good. Celtics trail by 15. Brown the pass to Rozier. Fires it up. But they get it back. It's stolen by Curry. Collins wide open. He fires. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And AI gets it to go.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. AI passes to Harkless, and he banks in the layup. Harkless has got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rozier kicks to Baines. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul. They set the pick. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's AI in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
And the basket by Lillard.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
Celtics trail by 16. Irving up top, covered by Lillard. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Inside, and Aminu kicks to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
C-Web, what a rookie year it was for Tatum. Never hit a wall. He only got better as time went on.
I remember doing these games in college. I mean, same thing that happened then. Second half of the season was stronger than the first. He has a maturity beyond his years, both mentally and physically.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Devin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. And he gets the bucket. Tatum's got 8 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Screen by Nurkic. There's a screen. McCollum against Smart. They get it back. McCollum, no good.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Over to the wing. Knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Knicks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Aminu, and Aminu slams it in.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense, vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going at any time.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 14, and Irving comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West?
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Irving comes to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
A nice shot by AI.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Tice. They set the screen. Lillard against Irving. There's the dish to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Doubled by McCollum. Here's Smart. Here's Tice. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Tice has got his second basket of the night. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. Screen by Nurkic, and a wide open look for McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 20 points for C.J. McCollum. 1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Irving up top, covered by Lillard. Unloads. Offensive rebound, Williams. And McCollum with the block. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Portland, right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seated.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from AI. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lillard against Irving. Three-pointer. Lillard misses.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good kick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Hayward's checked in. Pass to AI. To the paint, and stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that. Jim McCollum, he's feeling it tonight. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
So important to have someone out there creating second chance opportunities. He took care of those duties in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. We've got Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Williams. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Left side, Tatum. And stolen by AI. To the right side. A shot by Lillard, wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Outside Irving. Over McCollum. And it falls over the rim and in. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's a good screen. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Here's AI. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Pass to Smart. Here's Tice. Dishes it to Irving. To the paint. Here's Tatum. It's tipped. AI passes to Aminu. Nurkic can't hit. Celtics trail by 12. And stolen by AI. Here's the floater. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. He kicks it to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. Aminu with the screen on Irving. AI with it, covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Tatum.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that one's good. Lillard.
I like watching Lillard shoot when he's in rhythm. He's superb at switching from dribbling to shooting in the blink of an eye.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
And stolen by Lillard. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McCollum. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tice. And the layup's good off the glass. Tice has got 6 points.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
There's the pick. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to AI. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to McCollum. Over Smart. Rebounded by the Celtics. Down low. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that ticky-tack stuff won't fade you.
Jake Layman's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys that you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high the rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays his that happened.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. There's the screen. AI dishes to McCollum. Back to AI. And AI throws it down.
He caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Irving. Williams, a screen on Lillard. Irving passes to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And Irving is unguardable in the pick and roll, especially with how he cuts apart the D with his pass.
Irving against Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Smart. AI kicks to Nurkic. Back to AI. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. AI's got 22 points.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Smart dishes to Irving. Tice passes to Williams. And stolen by AI. Drops in the breakaway layup. AI's got 12 now in this quarter.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Irving against Lillard. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Buries it from three-point range. And that's now 21 points for Jason Tatum.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game. One in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
AI kicks to Lillard. There's a screen. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 18 points.
Nice little floater there. When you're Irving's size, it's an important shot to have in your arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Actually, Chris, one of the shorter teams last season. The Celtics made up for it with excellent athleticism and length, wingspan.
Oh, yeah, you think about it. Jaylen Brown measured 6'6" in height, but had over a 7-foot wingspan. Rozier Smart, they might not be the tallest guys in the world, but man, they play big.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins checked in for Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Jake Layman. Seth Curry, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Turner in for Lillard. To the paint, here's Baines. And the rejection by Collins. Here's the screen. Out to Hayward from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, you got to admire Hayward. I mean, getting off a quality shot under intense pressure.
And the pass to AI. There's a screen by Collins. AI outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. The shot by Turner, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop him.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Lillard the one with McCollum at the 2. Now Farouk Amino is out there with Nurkic, and it's AI in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality. He just wants to win.
The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting. They're the engine that drives this whole offense.
See, we have a great defensive team last season. What's surprising is that the Celtics didn't create that many turnovers, though.
Yeah, 23rd in the league in steals. They don't gamble a lot, but they are active and they're relentless. And they have a coach who makes great in-game adjustments.
And with the Celtics movement on offense last year, Chris, it was a surprise that they finished in the bottom 10 in field goal shooting.
Well, they lost a couple premier shot makers along the way. There's movement with the purpose. Sometimes that's where the Celtics, they were lacking.
Trailblazers trail by 8. AI outside. To the wing on the left. Lillard, the pass to AI. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, think about it, Kevin. The skill set of Lillard, he has incredible range. He can get his shot off with ease with his dribble combinations. I mean, he's crafty when he gets inside. He's a complete offensive threat.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Irving. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. AI outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 4. And Lillard, one of the league's top shooters, C-Web, also deadly in crunch time.
Okay, he calls it dang. He's hit numerous big shots in his career in both the playoffs and regular season. With his mentality and ability to create, I mean, he is lethal.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Smart dishes to Hayward. Boston, no good that time either.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Here's Nurkic. AI kicks to Aminu. Back to AI. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. That free throw good from Aminu.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player. He likes being a glue guy.
Irving against Lillard. Right side, Irving. Hayward outside. The kick out to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his third assist on the night.
Lighting up the scoreboard all night. I mean, Irving's showing the versatility and his persistence.
Nurkic the pass to McCollum. And another three for Portland.
He has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Lillard against Irving. Shoots over Lillard. Good work defensively by Lillard. Portland trailing here. Kicks it to AI. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's AI. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. AI's got 31 points.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Here's Smart. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basket.
And now Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Outside, Smart. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard with a screen for Nurkic. Cullen passes to Aminu. Lillard against Irving. It's good. 25 points for Damian Lillard.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Smart against McCollum. Hayward again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Aminu with the screen on Hayward. Here's AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jason Tatum. First one falls for him.
Talk about a coach who gets the most out of his guys and what he has to work with. I mean, that's none other than Brad Stevens. I mean, he's done it for years. First in college, now on the greatest level.
Williams is checked in for Gordon Hayward.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
And talking about Stevens, many people were shocked when he received 0 votes from his peers for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I think people just got used to his style. And it's not just the great scheme that he has. He does a fantastic, subtle job of motivating players and keeping everyone focused.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, and no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
There's a screen by Williams. Tice kicks to Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And AI throws it down hard.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Irving against Lillard. Tatum on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
And he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And in the 2016-17 season, Kyrie hit better than 90% of his free throws. That is a terrific percentage.
And think about this Portland team. Very solid on defense. They do a good job of closing out on shooters, both in the mid-range and deep. I mean, they can improve, but they're still a very tough team to score against at times.
Screen by Nurkic. Off the screen. And Irving pulls it down.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
It's McCollum on the wing. It's good from about 19 feet. McCollum's got 28 points for the game.
You got to know McCollum has an itchy trigger finger. As soon as the ball comes to him, he's ready to pull it.
Elbow shot, and it's in there. Irving's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
McCollum, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. The Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Smart dishes to Irving. In the corner, Tatum with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Cullen passes to AI. Over in the corner, Lillard. They set the screen. Back to AI. Inside, it's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. It's tipped.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Smart kicks to Irving. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Oh, man, you got to appreciate the poise of Irving. He's always composed, especially on important possessions.
McCollum right side. It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hayward's a weapon. I mean, his impact isn't limited to any one area of the floor, inside or beyond the arc.
Nurkic setting the pick for AI. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So he gets them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
There's the pick. Floats one up, and the layup good by Smart. Smart's got 10 points in the quarter.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Lillard against Irving. And Lillard gets to Nurkic.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Irving against Lillard. It's stolen by Lillard. AI dishes to Lillard. AI passes to Lillard. Over Irving. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Irving attacking, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
AI passes to Aminu. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And Kevin, you can tell that Aminu's teammates trust him. I mean, especially with these moments to make big shots. He's very calm in this situation.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smart. Over McCollum. And that one goes long. AI outside. Lillard from outside. That shot misses. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can.
For at least 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? Whew.
Oh, hey, AI.
Yo,
Press is asking for you. Meet me in the conference room.
yeah, gotcha. I'll be there in 5 minutes.